Everyone, my name is Mark, and people know me on the trail as Tupac. Hey, come on a quest with me as I continue to hike along the Appalachian Trail from Springer Mountain, Georgia to Mount Katahdin in Maine. It should be a real big adventure. Well, the barbecue was good. And after eating a whole barbecue sandwich and baked beans, I was still hungry. So I ordered another one to pack out with me for dinner. And I got potato salad for a side, and I ate it right there at the restaurant. So I got some good calories yesterday, and looking for a good day today. I'm gonna do about 14 miles to the next shelter. Look at all this beautiful mountain laurel on each side of the trail. Everything's in full bloom. It's June 2nd today, Friday. And first of all, I'd like to say, happy anniversary, honey. I've been married to my beautiful wife for 33 years. And I just wanted to say I love you and happy anniversary. I miss you a lot. I'd like to talk a little bit about trekking poles today. 80 to 90% of the people I see on the Appalachian Trail are using these. Some are using them for balance. Others use them to set up their tents as tent poles. But I'd like to talk to you about using them to get up the hills. So if you put your arms in front of you and your pole angled at your feet, you can push off easily up those hills. Now there's two ways you can do that. You can use both trekking poles. Let me get my other trekking pole. If I'm going up a steep hill, I'll use a ski pole technique where I'm pushing with both poles at the same time. If I'm going up a moderate incline, I usually alternate poles with my steps. But poles are great. Trekking poles are great, and if you never tried them out, they really help with your balance. They give you an extra point of contact with the ground to keep yourself going forward. So today is the 3rd of June, and we're going to Pine Grove Furnace General Store, where they have the half-gallon ice cream challenge, and hope to finish a half a gallon of ice cream and win the famous wooden spoon. Let's see if I can do it. So here is my pint of ice cream, and then you have to eat another whole big container of ice cream to get the wooden spoon. I'm not gonna put myself through that suffering, so this pint will do, and I'll be happy, and we'll head down the trail and get some miles in. There's no way my stomach could hold anything like that. So I just got a cheeseburger and fries and enjoyed a pint of ice cream myself. And my belly's full, and I'm going to keep going down the trail. But no half-gallon challenge spoon for me. It was just too much. I didn't want to be in pain for the rest of the day. Kind of unusual, I've never seen this, but the ground is covered with cobwebs on both sides of the trail. Must be a special kind of spider that makes those. Looks like we have a little squeeze to go through here. crazy. Boy, they're making a zigzag all the way through it. So I'm about 3 miles away from Alec Kennedy Shelter, and they take you through these boulders and rock outcroppings. And you gotta climb through the maze to get to it. I can't have the camera on and climb at the same time, so bye now. Good morning, it's June 4th, and trails are looking pretty good this morning so far. I'm going into Boiling Springs, Pennsylvania. Someone told me they're doing some mining there, so the water's really not safe to drink. So I drank a lot before I left camp and packed an extra liter of water in my backpack. So hopefully that will get me through Boiling Springs, and we're headed towards Carlisle, Pennsylvania today. Between the honeysuckle and the wild roses on the trail, I can't tell you how sweet it smells in the woods right now. I wish I could bring that over on video to you. I'm not sure what's happening, but we're hearing gunfire very close to the trail. I wonder if there's a Civil War reenactment or what's going on. Are they shooting at you? We are doing a lot of walking on the edges of fields, going through Boiling Springs and into Carlisle. Most of the trail's been fairly flat and not much elevation change, either up or down. Luckily, it's a nice cloudy day with a light breeze. I can just imagine going through these fields on a hot summer day with the sun beating down on you. Hey, today I'm at John and Natalie's house. They invited me to their house and made a delicious meal. Mom would be proud. We had schnitzel and spätzle and red cabbage. They helped me resupply and also gave me a nice hot shower, and I'll be all refreshed when I go on the trail tomorrow. So tell me, are you all hikers?
Yes, we are day hikers.
Okay. And I know the AT is about 15 minutes away. Is that what attracted you to the AT?
The first time we hiked on the AT was actually in Shenandoah National Park and not in our own backyard. And when we realized how close it was to our home, we've gone further and further out of the valley, all the way to Harper's Ferry and halfway through Pennsylvania going north.
We've put on hundreds of miles within the Cumberland Valley. It's just, we now finally have the time to expand that trip and working out the logistics so that we can start doing longer hikes throughout different parts of the trail, and eventually hopefully finish the rest of Pennsylvania and start doing longer sections.
How long have you hosted hikers?
We started last April with a thru hiker named Carl, or Professor. It was very cold. I drove and picked him up, and I have done hiker hosting ever since. I saw a need, And it's been something that's been extremely enjoyable, and also appreciated by hikers. So we stuck with it.
So what do you find that hikers need the most on the trail?
It varies from hiker to hiker. Some need help with logistics, getting either gear replaced, shuttling. We've shuttled folks to the airport.
So it's really whatever it takes to help the hikers, recoup after that, 1,100 miles, whether they're going northbound or southbound. We're kind of right in the middle, and it's a nice pick-me-up for the hiker to give them that extra boost to finish the trip.
Well, you two are awfully very generous, and let me ask you one last question. What do you get out of helping all these hikers?
The feedback I've gotten from the first hiker kind of reinforced that it was something that was appreciated. For every hiker, it differs what they got out of the visit, and a lot of folks might be experiencing right around this time, missing their family, their pet, just the normal in a home routine, because they've been on trail for 3+ months. And it was something that was oftentimes more of a mental boost than a physical boost for hikers. And it's just been enjoyable to witness that it helped people succeed in the end.
And for us, we enjoy the conversation. Just talking with the hikers, we learn a lot from the hikers. Because eventually we want to start doing some longer sections and maybe eventually attempt to do the trail ourselves. So we get a lot of good information with the number of hikers that we've talked to over the last year and a half. We've had people from 17 to 70 stay with us. So you get, a wide perspective of views on why they're on the trail. We've had people from Australia to Alaska.
Well, you two are very special people, and this hiker especially is very thankful for what you've done for me. And would you like to say any hi to anybody in YouTube world?
I would like to encourage anybody that is following your account, if you have any ideas of hiking the trail, do a section, do a day hike, go do trail magic. If you're in close proximity to the trail, it is extremely rewarding, and you are doing something that supports hikers. So get involved if this is something that has fascinated you.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Happy trails.
Happy trails.